everybody. I'm David. I'm the Vice President of the Outpost Natural Foods Board of Directors and the Chair of your Nominations Committee. I'm here with Jenny Keefe, one of your candidates this year to rejoin the Board of Directors. Jenny, can you tell us why you're running for the board?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, David. I'm a social worker by day. I think I was raised to be a social worker, and I'm just a natural social worker. And I work in Milwaukee, and I oversee a couple programs that help people to get employment, education, housing, and healthcare support to really try to stabilize them, to prevent them from having their family separated and transition to foster care services. And I see racial disparities over and over again in literally every aspect of our community. Milwaukee's the worst. It's rated number one for so many things that we don't want to be rated number one for. And so I initially wanted to be part of the board to provide insight that I had and that I know based on the work that I do in Milwaukee. But I really wanted to connect the programs that I work with and the people that I work with to healthy, healing food. But now that I've been on the board for a few years and I've been the president of the board, I really have seen that we can have a much bigger impact, and that my interests are and my expertise match what the board does, but that there are so many people that we work with that can have a huge impact, and that we already do, but we have a lot of work to do. And so I'm running for another term to continue leading the effort to redefine our mission at Outpost to be more diverse and inclusive. And we have a long way to go, and we just got started, and I'm committed to making sure that we don't lose momentum.
Can you tell us why you became an Outpost owner?
Yeah, so I became an Outpost owner initially because I wanted to support a place that just brings me so much joy. When before the pandemic, I would go into Outpost and it just was my happy place. I felt so much peace there. But the more involved that I've gotten with Outpost, the more proud I am to say that I'm an Outpost owner and that I've been able to represent owners on the board these last 3 years. Outpost is really a leader in the cooperative world, and I wasn't really aware of that until joining the board. But I did know how much impact the Outpost has on our community. And that's because we have strong leaders that understand how important it is to give local vendors an opportunity to partner with Outpost. And in reality, I know how much organic foods can help us to heal and grow, but being able to support local vendors is most important to me, and I think has a much greater impact on our community. And I know that when I shop at Outpost, I'm investing in my community and my family. I have a 13-month-old daughter who I can't wait to take to Outpost. It's really heartbreaking. She's never been to one of my favorite places on earth because of COVID and the pandemic.
Can you tell our owners about something that you believe in passionately?
So I mentioned I'm a social worker, so I'm really passionate about a lot of things, probably to a fault. But in reality, there's nothing more important to me than raising my daughter to be a compassionate, strong woman that is going to be a person that is helping to heal other people. Connections with people are how we grow and what sets us apart as humans. And I'm committed to helping her to be somebody that is going to say hi to the person on the street that looks like they need some help, to be somebody that recognizes when there's racial disparities in our community. And just being a good mom to her is something that I'm really passionate about. But there's a lot of things that I'm passionate about, again, because I'm a social worker. So if you're interested in learning more about me, you can go to a website I created for my candidacy, which is electjennykeefe.outpost.com.
Thanks so much for joining me, Jenny, and for sharing a bit of your story with our owners. Owners, make sure you learn more about all of our great candidates at outpost.coop/vote, and be sure to vote when the 2-week election period opens on March 18th. You can vote online or in person at your favorite local Outpost store.